What if he just doesn't show up? I was asked once to just like turn the live stream on if I wasn't going to be here so everybody could chat. We're not doing the tardy drinking rule. We're not doing that. I mean, it's up to you. Crazy. Just crazy. Anyway. What's up, everybody? What's good in the hood? We're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. Ooh. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs this helping hand. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his world. We're only making plans for Nigel. He's got his future in a British steel. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel's whole future is as good as seal. Yeah. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy. He must be happy. He must be happy in his world. Nigel is not outspoken, but he likes to speak and he loves to be spoken to. In his world, Nigel is happy in his world. In his world, Nigel is happy in his world. Good enough. I was washing cars earlier and that came on and I was like, I could play that. How's it going? Yeah, that's XTC. Good one. Tom's here and says Jamie was 5 minutes late. That's basically on time. Nice. This is Dead Dodge Garage Live. This is it. You are at that. Dan Orcutt is here from Alaska. How's it going, Dan? Earl of Baltimore. Yes, that is a Baseman 50 and a 215 and a 212 Showman, just in case I need it. Although I bought that and immediately started playing bass, so yeah. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing much better this week. Still drinking water. I haven't had a single frosty cold adult beverage since I fell ill. I thought it might help my headaches in the morning, which it hasn't, just for the record. But anyway. I'm not reading that one, but how's it going? Gene Z, my sister, got the very first comment. I'll be damned. Roy Cervantes, yee yee. Roy's always good for a yee yee on every single video. It's awesome and I appreciate it. Dan Tupper, how's it going? Larry Barker, Tyler C, right on time as usual. Old Stuff Rules, how you doing? Glenn Uromi is here. Alan Perryman as well. How's it going? Alan Perryman did a 360 swap into a slant 6 68 Dart sedan and got it running in like a week and a half. It's awesome. It's impressive. I don't know what the dogs are pissed off about. I should do this. That'll help. Ah, I sound way better now. Hold on. Loud, obnoxious room noise version. No room noise version. You can still hear the dogs, though. Kenneth Flush, how's it going? I see. Perhaps it's Fluche, and I apologize if I got that wrong. Confidently. Mostly Mopar is here as well. How's it going? Chris Freemesser. Long Island Mopars. Now, nobody's home. Robert Fitch, what's up? I'm seeing all kinds of member badges this evening. Welcome, everybody. Hey, if you are a member, thank you very much. Appreciate that. If you're not on our Dead Dodge Garage Discord, you should join that. I'm sure my sister will put a link in the comment stream somewhere. There's also a link that should be a forever link in a community post on the channel now. So I guess we'll see. Excuse me. And if you happen to be a gold member, we're going to be sending out special gold member gifts at some point. And so you should make sure that I have your address. Of course, it's an Atwood production, so it's going to take a while, but it's going to happen. So just make sure I have your address if you want a special surprise gift. And if you don't, that's fine. But anyway, the my email, if you don't have it, deaddodgegarage@gmail.com is the main DDG one. But I also put my personal email in the membership info stuff, so you should be able to find that there. I don't think I showed this last week, or maybe I don't think it was here yet last week. I don't know. Anyway, Ryan, McLovin Garage, sent me a demon badge. Sick. To match my demon gas can, which is there. Thanks, Ryan. I need a new jacket, like a team jacket. Anyway, one final bit of housekeeping. If you're considering becoming a member and you haven't done it yet, please do that within the next week. That would be super great, and I'll tell you why. Because anyone that signs up as a member between now and like September 15th, I get like an extra bonus for it. So, if you're considering it, please do. Doesn't even the cheapest one, the fancy, it doesn't matter. But if you want to be a member, consider doing that soon. Thank you. I appreciate you. We're up to 75, I think. Somewhere around there. So, anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for your support. Paul Steinberg, good evening. How you doing? Richard Scott is here. Stephen Andrews, damn it, boy garage, from sunny Arizona. Rich Jordan, how's it going? A-Body Garage. Nice. I could have called my channel that, but, you know, sometimes there are B-bodies. And occasionally there's a smashed 1960 Saratoga. My headphones are all goofed up tonight. This is driving me crazy. Is it fixed? It's fixed. No one blink. Oh, it was actually just my ear needed to pop. Alan Perryman points out you should smash the like button. Please do that. Dave Freeman, what is up? How's it going? Yeah, it is a big shame that Saratoga is as bad as it is. And it is bad. Someone got on there and commented, and they were like, oh, I doubt the frame is damaged. Are you serious, dude? It's folded like an accordion. It's bad. The driver's frame rail is like 6 inches farther back than it's supposed to be, and the whole nose is kicked off kind of to the everywhere. It's so bad. Oh, there's no frame damage. Anyway, yeah, it's a sweet car. I really wish it was savable. Really do. Wow. No Beret got here on time, and I didn't even do that because I had to finish learning XTC's Making Plans for Nigel. Ben Braddock has come to chew gum and watch DDG live, and I'm all out of gum. Like smashed! Thank you for that. Oh, my sister was playing the ukulele. Nice. Nice. Long Island Mopars is drinking bourbon. Nice. Sup, Scott? How's it going? Oh, Steve C is in Bend, Oregon. My grandma lives there. I love Bend. Although it's kind of blown up in recent years. There's too much happening there. Anyway, Steve is on a road trip with his second-gen Ram. Very nice. Hello, Earthlings. How's it going, Rooster? Dave Freeman is here for the cheese. Unfortunately, I already ate it. Oh. Jeff Militich from Roseville, Minnesota. Happy Saratoga Sunday. Toga! 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 7 years of college down the drain. Mopar Jimmy, how's it going? Yeah, all's well over here. I spent all day washing cars and party yesterday, too. Sold my friend's stepside truck for him. I'll be late to my own funeral, just so we all realize that. 69 Cornet 500's RAM has a doctor's appointment in the AM. Very sick. That is unfortunate. Dave Freeman has already drank 4 shots. Nice. David Biznett is here and says, great videos this week. Like the 60 Golden Lion and the wiring video, too. Awesome. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Helping Hand is here and said something about dripping? What if he doesn't show up? Nice. Oh, I drove a 60 Chrysler. I'm royalty now. I am. No one is here. How's it going? Yes, it's very true, Raven. If I don't show up after 10 minutes, you can leave. Peter Dollery, how's it going? Good to see you too, Glenn. Glad you made it. Yeah, I do think we made it 5 minutes, a shot per 5 minutes or something. And even that is like, that's rough. Ah, music. I am being professionally entertained. Bourbon and guitars and Mopars. Well, I'm not one for bourbon. I don't drink actual alcohol, usually. Try to avoid it. I don't know what that means, but thanks, I think. Much like other emoji, the custom emoji do not show in StreamYard, which is really disappointing. Very, very disappointing, I must say. How do I do this? I don't remember how things work. I have no idea. Anyway. Tom's here and says Jamie's 5 minutes late. That's basically on time. I agree. Completely agree. Nice. Jaybird is here. How's it going, Jaybird? Greetings, everyone. Back from Seattle for the second weekend in a row. Ready to mow party. It's fresh hop season in the Pacific Northwest, and I've got my stash cold and ready. Cheers. Cheers to you, although, again, I'm taking another weekend off. Bell James, how's it going? Oklahoma greetings from Bell James. What is up? Connor Lake Havasu is present. Got it. Very good. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm surprised. I kind of thought the Jag revival would do way worse, and it really didn't. It didn't do great, but, you know. In case you're all wondering, today's video, if you'll recall from last Sunday, the 55 Imperial video was like best first day performance of all time. At this exact time last Sunday, that had 10.3 thousand views. Yeah, Saratoga video is 12.3 thousand. It's number one. The people like it. Yeah, and some people hate it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. And I thought the Challenger video was good as well. It's that type of video has done very well for me. The big, like, just going through everything and doing the tuning and the little electrical problems and just like working through a project bit by bit. Did the same on the 67 Charger. That went on to become my second most popular video of all time. And then the 67 or 66. I don't remember. Whichever that dark red Belvedere did that one. And it wasn't that popular, but it was pretty popular. So anyway, I like doing those when I can. The people enjoy it, seeing me work through the nightmares. Although, why do people think I'm whiny. I don't understand. Am I actually whiny? I don't think so. Maybe a little. But yeah, I got that comment several times. And of course, you know, I've responded to many dumb comments. There have been so many this week. It's just I'm just banning people left and right. Screw them. Anyway, largely positive, and the videos I've done in the last 2-3 weeks have gotten like more views than anything ever. So suffice to say, things are going very well. And I thank you all for hanging out for that. Yeah. Jeffrey Bennett. Hi, DD Jamie. Did you do a video on upgrading to double pop brakes? I haven't yet, but I will. No, I never have, but I need to do that. I think I'll be doing that on my turbo car. Hell, I might even put disc brakes on it. That would be smart. R. Hill, Bob, how's it going? What is up? Paul Shea is here. Full garage. Garage. Nice. Drink, I guess. Lovejoy just signed on as a member. Welcome aboard, Lovejoy, and thank you. Appreciate that. Robert Fitch wants to know if it's pronounced amateur or amateur. Never mind, I don't care. People keep trying to correct the way I say valence, and I said it right, but not with the French accent in the Challenger video, and someone still corrected me. Good Lord, people. Bourbon cures all. Yeah, you're probably right on that, Long Island. Jesus Christ, on a cracker. Glenn Uromi says I can't be whining while I'm educating. I agree. People just don't understand. They don't understand what I'm doing or why, and that's fine. That's okay. I would never want to please everyone. I would never try, but I just don't understand how people don't get it. I don't understand the different hot takes. Like, whatever. It's fine. I got a lot of positive responses to my joke about super anal Germans reviving engines in today's video, so I'm happy with that. Diesel, the white-tailed buck, paused birdsong to be here. Nice. Dude, now he's a buck sitting in a Charger. That's sick. Kind of looks like this one, but blacker. Nice. Good on you, man. Martin is back with us. How's it going? Rooster started working on the 67 Cornet 500, and he now has PTSD. Hashtag screaming goat. Yep. Mopar Jimmy says, gotta laugh at the keyboard warriors when they post. They're comical and know nothing. Well, I don't fully agree with that, because there are people that comment who do know what they're talking about, and just they don't quite grasp or understand or agree that there's more than just the right way to do things. So, anyway. It's fine. No Beret, smash the like button and share it on X. I'll be damned. Thank you very much, No Beret. I appreciate that. 161 of you out there. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate that. That's a pretty high number for this point in the stream. So thanks for being here. Appreciate it. If you've got any Mopar questions, feel free to ask them, and I'll try to get to them in a little bit here. Although I am slightly behind on comments. That's normal. Glenn Uromi says, the Challenger video was great, and I commented on the Saratoga video. Those valve cover decals were cool as hell. I don't think I've gotten to your comment yet because I was washing cars, but yeah, they're so cool. I really think that's sweet. Oh, wow. Banana Truck just became a member. Thank you, Banana Truck. Appreciate that. Welcome aboard. And Lovejoy, before he had a member icon, just got home from vacation. Wife got sick. Baby did not enjoy the drive. That's miserable. That is not ideal. But at least you made it home. Nice. Oh, wow. The Galaxy Marauder is here. It says, spread love. I filmed a bunch of Furies in a Saratoga at the Dead Man's Curve event last Saturday. Cool. Very nice. I've never heard of that event. Rocket Tom, am I the only one who hasn't watched the Saratoga video? Yeah, you might be. Like 12,500 other people have. Yeah, it's doing stuff, so that's exciting for me. But you were also there for half of it, so you know, and holding a camera. Oh, Kelly Smith made it back. Made it due to resting my back a bit during project moving, an endless chore. Oh yeah, I never ever want to move again. I told my wife that. Um, at least the shop. Like if we could do whatever, but I'm keeping my shop right there. Oh wow, Diesel the White-tailed Buck has never been on the live stream until now. I thought you had been here once, but cool, right on. Diesel the White-tailed Buck is one of our most frequent commenters, posters on our Discord server. Yes, indeed, we have one of those now. It's kind of like a week-long live chat, live stream chat. So yeah, we've got 150 people in there now, and there's all kinds of stuff. There's a subscriber rides folder. There's a silly meme folder, a tech talk section, and more. There's a suggestion box too. So yeah, it's you can go to and my sister posted a link actually just below your comment, Bob, if you didn't see it. So you can just click on that if you want to join. But yeah, I'm in there hanging out. Steve Anderson just became a member. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'll just tell you, everyone that signs up as a member before September 15th, I get an extra $10 up to the first 100, and we're getting there. So that's my goal. It's not like I'm out here, waving a sign and begging for it or anything. But if you are interested in becoming a member, if you're considering it, now would be great. So thank you, everybody. Maracia, hopefully is how that's pronounced. I showed a previous comment. Found your channel and I'm really enjoying it. Having grown up on Chevy and Ford, I don't know much about Dodge, so it's nice to see over into the neighbor's yard. Nice. Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. We've got tons and tons of non-Mopar people, and even non-car people that watch. I like to think it's fun, entertaining, and relatively educational. Yeah. So thanks again. Appreciate that. Karen Miller, who also has a member badge. Welcome, Karen. Thanks for being here. Nice! Oh, wow. Galaxy Murado also filmed 2 DeSoto sedans, a Fire Dome, a Fire Sweep, and a 63 New Yorker sedan. Wow. That's a lot of Exner. That's awesome. Richard Scott's buddy just picked up a 225 with a 4-barrel. Nice. Now we have to find a project to put it in. Peter Dollery also signed up as a new member. Thank you, Peter. Much appreciated. Oh, Peter's a fancy member. Fancy. Just an old guy is here. Howdy. How's it going there? Mark M's here as well. Hey, Jamie. Another Sunday. They come quick, dude. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Tony Sears. How's it going? Dave Freeman just signed up today. Outstanding. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. When I said 1, I meant 2. I have yours. Rick Rice, how's it going? Dang, dude, you got a lot of members fast. Yeah, I know. YouTube said I was a member star because I had over 20. So I guess the bar is set pretty low. I don't know if they expected me to actually hit 100. But anyway, I know I mentioned there was a pretty serious YouTube kickback for doing it. And that's why I did it. But honestly, like, it's cool for me. It's cool for you. I appreciate it. The extra support is amazing. And I should have done it a long time ago because people have been asking me for 2 years. So I finally set it up. Patrick Amenzo, how's it going? That looks suspiciously like a General Lee. Dead Dodge Mom checking in. Slightly late. How's it going? Like button engaged. Thank you, Paul. Please do that, everybody. It does stuff for the thing with the deal. Oh, yeah. Channel hit 40,000 subscribers. And then, it hit 41,000. It's currently sitting at 41,380. And in case you're keeping score at home, that's like another 1,500 in the last week, or is it more? I don't know. It's a lot. Anyway, Thank you, everybody who has subscribed. I really appreciate it. Next stop, the moon. Global domination. All that. And Rooster is the guy waving the sign. Yep. Rich Jordan said, Saratoga made me think of the World War II aircraft carrier. Yep. Survived the war and a torpedo only to be sunk in atomic bomb testing. Getting parted out is kind of like being nuked. Dude, I totally agree. And if it were up to me, and if it was like 30% less bad, like if the stub frame wasn't totally roasted, it would have looked more like a Sabre. But then you need a parts car for that, or you got to scour the earth for every little piece. I mean, it's just rough. And so again, not up to me. But I get it. I get it. Keith Calitri sent me, I think it's probably the fender tag for that Challenger. I don't see the picture yet. Oh, there it is. Yep. Keith, I'm pretty sure that's a fake fender tag. I could be wrong. It's either fake or reproduction. It's brand new, it's not bent, and it's never had screws in it. And the hole's in the wrong place, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't. If you're buying that based on that fender tag, don't. If it's still what you want, okay. GB3, V1X, black vinyl top. Or no, that's stripe. I don't know enough about this. I'll send it to Tom, but I'm pretty sure that is a fake tag. B6X9. Interior. E55, D21. JH23H2. I'm going to forward that to Tom. He's going to take a look at it. He knows way more about that than I do. He's the guy. Okay. Done. The original PT guy is here. How's it going? What is up? Still waiting for someone to give me a PT. Wow. We just had multiple members sign up. Thomas S. and Dalton Sparks. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, someday someone will give me a PT Cruiser and I'll figure this out. I just saw a comment down at the bottom. Eric Holsinger dropped in to mock me for not showing up to buy his slot mags yet. I'm really screwing up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't. There's no excuse for the fact that I have not gotten across town to buy those yet. There just isn't. I'll get there. Do you want to just deliver them? If you want to deliver them, because I'm here. There's so much, just all the time. Chris Freemaster says that poor Saratoga. I know. It's rough. It sucks. Good evening, all classics. Why can't I talk? How's it going, man? Clearing out all the video files on my camera, I'm assuming. Getting ready for Mo Party. Watch for upcoming pics of Daisy Duke with Project Marsha. Awesome. Can't wait to see that. Very nice. My mom says she would like to get to know Rooster before beginning a joint parenting agreement. Tyler C. says, Jamie, great video this week on the Sad Face Challenger. Lots of great information in the video. Awesome. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, I thought it went pretty well. So thanks. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. I'm putting you on double secret probation. AK-47 Hokwa 1 is live from Hump Tulips, Washington. I'll be damned. I don't think we've ever had a live stream commenter from Hump Tulips. Welcome. I have to wonder how many other people in this live stream know where that is. Probably not very many. And many will not believe that's a real place, but I assure you it is. Fox Can Fix It arrived slightly late, but that comment was a really long time ago. I gotta move through this faster. Thank you for your patience. I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't know how anything gets done. I'm certainly not helping. Okay, sometimes I do actual work, but usually not. Yeah. I saw a comment down here. Where'd it go? I missed it. Where'd it go? I saw it. It was a good one. Oh, it was Dalton Sparks, our new member, who said the videos and content in general is just too good to not help. Thank you, Dalton. Really appreciate that. No. I saw your comment on the Saratoga video. I loved it. Yeah. I gotta go soak the rings in my revival project. Robo Style says, sick jam room. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, got a little bit of a studio going here. The only problem is it is not insulated or soundproofed in any way. So it's only vaguely usable seasonally, and it's loud outside. But yeah, sounds pretty good, I think. High ceiling will do that. Yeah, I'm fully equipped in here to record. I just don't do a lot of it. I started on another episode on another album. And then I just kind of stalled out. I've been too busy making these friggin' videos, trying to get 3 to 4 out a week. That's rough. It's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. Daryl, hello from the Motor City. How's it going, Daryl? Excuse me. Long Island Mopars just rebuilt and rejetted a 69 Carter AFB competition series, 750 CFM, to slap on a stock 273 with mild isky cam. Good luck! Sounds awesome. Yeah. Evan Murphy thought the Saratoga was Canadian. No? Oh, wow. Scott DeForge is here from Fire Ravaged SoCal. Oof. The line fire is cranking with 0% containment. That's rough. I haven't heard about that one. Ah, Karen Miller is also in Bend, Oregon. Nice. Jeffrey Bennett is here. Oh, yeah. I answered that question a bit ago. Yeah, I haven't done the Double Pot Master upgrade in a video, and I will do that eventually. Let's see. Chris. Hi, Jamie. I'm struggling with leaking exhaust manifold donuts. Replace the donuts. Everything looks tight, but the exhaust is still loud from that area. What kind of engine is this? Because Chryslers don't really have donuts. They'll have flat gaskets in some applications, or they're just the cup, the ball and cup with no gasket. There should be no gasket on those. Have you rev the engine with a rubber hose held up to your ear and held down where you think it might be and pinpoint exactly where it's at? That is what I would do. And verify that's really where it's coming from. Might be a good place to start. But yeah, I wonder what you're working on that even has donut gaskets, because Mopars that have that cup style, they don't use a gasket. It's metal on metal there. Dave Freeman is in Klatskinny, and he knows where Hump Tulips is, and Belle James has been there. Nice. Well, my mom knows. Nice. Yeah. Something about dirty things and flowers. Nice. Wow. Robert Fitch worked at Mackie back when they only made mixers, and he actually was put on double secret probation. And then he got fired for being tardy. That's rough. Tim Jefferson made it. How's it going, Tim? Chris does not find me whiny at all. You have a great way of presenting, in my opinion. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. I don't think I'm whiny. Yeah, I complain, and I'm painfully sarcastic all the time. It's just kind of what I'm like. I've been accused of being whiny a lot over the years, and but in person too. And there may have been times where I actually was whining, but that's not the point. Yeah. Challenger video is way too long, hour and 17 minutes. I got another comment about that. Someone said my videos are too long. The algorithm loves them. And the watch hours from those long videos are ridiculous. And they make me money. They make me so much more money than shorter videos. It's insane. Ryan McLovin has never noticed me being sarcastic before. Another guy was like, I really wish you wouldn't stack all your videos on the weekend, because we've got better things to do than sit inside and watch your videos. And like, I get that. I don't have all weekend to sit inside and watch videos. Well, sometimes I do. but like you don't have to watch them when they come out, and the algorithm loves it. I have figured out over the years what times work the best and days, and that is when I put these videos out, and it works. I'm being rewarded with insane, sizable channel growth and money. Anyway, I just have to wonder, I don't know. I wonder what everyone's thoughts on that are. Tim Jefferson's comment on the 84 car market seemed to peeve me a little. I don't know. I don't know what that was. The only one that I apologize if I get snarky in the comments, but I see so much stuff that just makes me livid, and so I like to speak my mind. Tim, I don't remember what your comment was. The one that really bugged me, and this was today, it was on the Challenger, and the comment was, or maybe it was yesterday, and then he commented again today and apologized. Someone commented and told me, sorry, Jamie, don't take it personal, but that guy needs to take that car up to Nick's garage so it'll get fixed right. Dude, I know how to fix it right. I do that all the time. I literally work at a restoration shop. Like, I've replaced full wiring harnesses many times. I can do an exact factory I can make the harness look 100% factory. I can find the right wires. I have them. I can use factory connectors. I can wrap it so it looks like Chrysler did it. I have factory detailed these engines on video. I've shown it. I know how to do the research. I know what bolts are right. I know how to do it right. That's not what I was asked to do. That's not what I was paid to do. That's not what I had time to do. So, yeah, that comment bugged me a little bit. He said nothing personal. I was like, man, kind of sounds personal because I can do all that stuff, and I have, and I can. So, yeah. I got a little grumpy, and he apologized. So that's okay. Empire Rust is here. Empire Rust sent me a picture of towing a giant Cadillac backwards on a car trailer. Yeah, that. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah. And it's not, oh, my life sucks. This sucks. Why do I do this to myself? Yeah. Oh, there's an Uncle Tony invasion. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. We're just here talking about how I'm a whiny little bastard and I suck at everything. Yeah. Jamie, tell Richie about that 60 Saratoga. Well, it's wrecked and it's a parts car and it's already sold. Yeah, what Chris said. Yep. Nice. End of Time said, your videos are fine. Give $100,000 and I'll build a Nick's garage charger. Also, that's what I said. I was like, dude, he doesn't need to haul this thing all the way up to Canada for Nick to talk crap about his car on video and charge him thousands and thousands of dollars. I can do that if you want. Some people have no personality and they don't understand people that do. And I've always said that these videos are fully baked, stewed, if you will, in my personality, for better or worse. Some people like it. You people wouldn't be hanging out here if you didn't appreciate my my personality, or at least tolerate it, and I appreciate you for that. And many people don't, and they never will, and that's fine. But I just don't. I don't understand. If you don't like the video, turn it off. Just go away. Sorry, Chris. I'll get right on that. Yeah, Empire Rust was on the road for 11 hours today. Dude, that's rough. I don't want to do that. Josh Dash is slightly late, but here we are. Awesome videos. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, from Kunaz there. They usually know what they learn in books. Those of us that just learn by doing know there's usually an easier way. Dude, I used to do this for a living. I had to figure out the fastest way to do any given thing, the fastest way to figure out a problem. Oh, I've seen this, it's this, check this, go here, here, here. And trying to spread that knowledge, and not only just the knowledge, but the approach, that's a big part of these videos. And so people just don't grasp that. They just don't grasp that. Some people do, but some people don't. So, yeah. Mauricio, what's a good resource for finding obsolete Dodge and Chrysler parts? There are a lot of them. And I hate to suggest Classic, but Classic has a lot of reproduction stuff. A lot can be had through Classic or Year One. Yeah, other than that, there are lots of other places. Lason's comes to mind. Isn't that one? JC Auto has stuff. And then I know all kinds of different people to call if you're looking for specific, good use or hard to find things, like Vanessa with 5 Point Parts, a Mopar parts locating service. She's super good at tracking hard to find stuff down. She got us accessory brackets and pulleys for one big block and one small block. And has found us goofy, hard to find trim and all kinds of cool stuff. So, yeah, there are all kinds of options out there. Mark M with a good question. How does the adjuster work on right rear axle bearing? I have a video coming on that. It's the second installment on the Challenger, and I show exactly how it works, and I explain roughly what the gap should be as well. But yeah, it's only on the right side. So basically what you do is you put it together. You have the adjuster a little bit loose. You tap the right axle over so it shoves both of them this way, right? So all the play. So then you're checking the play here. Does that make sense? It pushes the left axle all the way out. So then you have the movement on the right side. And then you measure. Nice. Sorry, I read ahead. You measure the end play there. You spin the wheel down to tighten the gap. You loosen it up to loosen the gap, and then you install the little locking piece. But again, I actually show a video doing that. It will be out in the coming weeks. Probably this coming week. So you shouldn't have too long to wait. But yeah, it's only adjusted on the right. You leave the left alone, adjusted on the right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my sister says to everybody hopping in from Uncle Tony, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I would appreciate that because it does stuff for the thing with the deal. What's up, Mexican Spec? How's it going? Nice. Plymouth on Plywood says, I've only been watching your videos for a few weeks, and I've learned some new tricks from you. Nice. Happy to help, and thanks for watching. I noticed your name popping up in a comment just recently. Mike Arrington, where do you go to join your membership? So unless you're on an iPhone or a TV or something, if you're on a computer or any other phone or tablet or whatever, that's not an Apple product, there's a join button below this video, or there should be. And if not, you can go over to my channel and there's a join button there. Bill James just signed up as a member. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I mentioned you in a video yesterday. And showed a clip of the 300 and its current predicament, which is really embarrassing, and I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, if I upgrade, will Dead Dodge Sister get a raise? Probably not. Yeah. I'm sure Tom will watch the Saratoga video. Sometimes he waits to watch my videos and he rewatches the lives when I'm there. And then so people that are in the building, they have to hear me, and then they also have to hear me again, and it gets to be a little bit much, as I understand. Nice. Oh, awesome. R Hill, Bob joined, been using that for years for gamer community. Yeah, that's me too. That's, in fact, I have a different Discord account for gaming that I've had for a long time, and that's on this computer, and then the Dead Dodge Garage one is on there and on my phone. So yeah, I made a separate one. My daughter uses my gaming one too, so kind of a different just separation of church and state or whatever. But yeah, that's why I use Discord, because it was a natural choice for me. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. I will see you on there. Jeff Militich, why can't my Mac accept the Discord invite? I don't know. You shouldn't have a problem with that. It should work. It should. Awesome. Nice. Very cool. I see our hills here. Outstanding. In the community room where we chat about things and stuff. Nice. I already read a bunch of these comments because somehow I'm keeping up with the live comments at the same time. Don't ask me how I'm doing that. Ask Bell James what your wins above replacement number is. I ain't know what that works. Rich B1 says, for Halloween, you can be the Grateful Dead. Come over and jam for like 15 hours. That's only 6 songs. My old band wasn't far off of that. Guy Kugler says, keep your B-body, wife gets an E-body for Christmas, and your daughter gets an A-body for graduation. I gave my wife a B-body coupe for Christmas once, but all she wanted was her wagon back, so she got her wagon back. And my daughter will get something cool if she wants it someday, but we'll see. Hopefully 50K by next Sunday. Well, that's not going to happen, but thank you for your vote of confidence. I appreciate it. We did agree, Tom and I, that if I hit 50K this summer, that we'd have an event, but we're pretty much out of summer. Mostly Mopar says, watching your videos are like a flashback to the mid-'80s high school shop class for me. We rebuilt my 383 for my Roadrunner as a class project. That's awesome. I wish I had gotten to do that in school. That would have been cool. Yeah. Dave Freeman says, won't be long now. You'll get that Red Diamond Award. What's the red one? I don't know, but I'm going to get a play button in another, we'll see. Year, maybe. Helping Hand had a 60 Imperial that was T-boned by a dump truck. Oof. Yeah. The whole frame was distorted. I bet it was. Yeah, Scott. Yes, I'm familiar with the reproduction fender tags. I considered getting one for the Demon because it's missing and it's a car that I think should have one just so people can see what it is. But after everything I've learned about fake tags, I don't want there to ever be any doubt of what it is. And so I've decided no tag's better than a fake tag. I have the window sticker. So like, we're good. And hopefully he has the fender tag in his house somewhere. So hopefully someday he trips over it and I will get that. But, what do I really care? I don't. Minnesota Tomcat. You better not be using any points files to file points. I got the biggest kick out of that. You can't use a file to file points. Why do they sell points files then? Just axing. Yeah, sandpaper works too, but points file works great. That's what I've used every single time I've done this. How many sets of points have I ruined? 0. Nice. Tyler C says, congrats on 40K. Better start playing the 50K sub special. I was there for the 11,000 haircut. Nice. I think most people in this crowd were. Yeah, you need a dinger to go off when a new member joins. I agree. I've been in a live stream that had that, and I don't know how they did it. Yeah, so Rocket Tom agrees. Keith, if you are, yep, you're here. I figured you were. Repo tag, not a good one. And I could see that. Like, I could see that. So yeah, that's how you know. Because I'm assuming Keith, that's the same car that you sent me pictures of. It may well be a true rally, but that is a fake fender tag. And like I was just saying about the Demon, like as soon as you see a fake fender tag, well, now hold on a second here, Buster. Why does it have a fake tag? Is that just because you wanted to have it because it made you feel all warm and fuzzy? Or is something nefarious going on? That is the question. So, yeah. Charles S. sent me $10 and said, Jamie, points files are for pointing. Duh. Thank you, Charles. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, Eric can deliver? It would have to be after 4:30. No problem. I'm in the shop tomorrow. Tomorrow would be perfect if you want to do that. I'd appreciate it. I'll shoot you my address. Yep. Empire Rust. Project Marcia is all classics restoration. It's his 70 Fury Sports Fury convertible that he just got done doing the metal and spraying. It's a sweet shade of blue, and there were pictures of it in the Discord. It's looking real good. I love all factory Mopar blues, just all of them. I love them. Yeah, you got it. Mike Likes Bikes is here from Seattle. Love your channel. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. What's your opinion on 60s Volvos? I've got an Amazon wagon waiting for an overdrive. I actually think they're cool. And I'm pretty sure, because I don't know things about stuff. Damn it. I can't type. I suck at everything. Yeah, it's the 60 Amazon. That's the one that's roughly sketched after the 55 Chrysler. So I kind of like those. Sorry, you said 60s. I don't know what year you're just specifically, but pretty sure that's the car I'm thinking of. I think they're cute. Art Hill became a member. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Welcome aboard, and glad to have you in the Discord too. So that's definitely it was actually only 149 members. It's 150 now. So thanks for that. You're the lucky winner. Winner. Jesus. Ross says, if points files aren't for points, does that mean ignition wrenches aren't for igniting? My sister just nuked a guy from orbit. Nice. Awesome. Good job. Proud of you. Oh, awesome. Alan Perryman has a Jamie pile he could drop off tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be here. Please do. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thomas S. is here and says, I had to join after your videos helped me solve many electrical and mechanical gremlins on my 85 W100. Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you, Thomas. Happy to help. That's kind of why I do all this. That and money. Lots and lots of money. And to eventually take over the world, obviously. But, yeah, I'm happy to help. That's a big part of all this. So, thank you for that. And I only just... Oh, good night, I am no one. I'll catch you later. Oh, my sister. Oh, she didn't nuke him from orbit. She gave him a little timeout. Nice. I only just learned that there was an 80s W100. I thought 100s were gone and they were all 150s. So it really sucks that I learned that from my... I guess I'll say friend Al at Cut Rate Auto, because the fact that he was right about something Dodge and I wasn't. Maddening. Let's just say that. Maddening. What are we doing this week, Brain? The same thing we do every week, Pinky. Trying to take over the world. Tom says, between the Superbird and my revivals, it has not been a super productive 2 weeks at Rocket. I hate to break it to you, pal. It has not been a very productive 2 months at Rocket. Cypher F, what's up? Everybody with different names for the CUDA. It could change, but my idea was Kitty Under Glass. Because just in case anyone missed this detail, a lot of people said, yeah, do it. I want to make sure everyone grasps the important detail here. If I do this, that engine will be fully dressed and pretty, and it will be behind the front seats in a fastback Barracuda, proudly displayed under glass for the world to see. And it'll be awesome and expensive and dumb. McLovin Garage with a question on timing advance curve on that 400. Why do so many seem to be way off on factory distributors? Depending on year, there were multiple timing curves, and there were some that were in the 25, 28 degree range. Those engines got timed at 0 to 5 degrees, so they needed all that to get to a usable full advance number. But Um, for hot rod purposes, that does us no good. So there are a bunch of different factory versions of those distributors, right? I think the smallest curve is 20, 22, and then there are some that are in the 30 range. That's how they were, based on year, based on emissions, all that. So yeah. Dalton Sparks on a 69 Barracuda factory 4-speed. Why does the rear part of the column twist like if it was an auto car and lock the keys in the ignition? I don't know anything about 69 columns because that one doesn't have the key release, right? Some, like my Demon, has the key release that you have to hit to take the key out. I don't know on 69. I've never messed with a 69 4-speed car ever in my life. At least not that I can think of. So I don't know if that's working as intended or not. Simon Kutzer says he doesn't have a problem at all with the longer videos. Thank you. Many people don't. And R. Hill said the same. Yeah, they do super well. I have no reason to stop making them because they do so well. I understand if people don't have the attention span for them, and that's fine. Like, it's fine. It's fine. But you got to understand, they do so well. And it's a form that makes sense. I have never shot for any length, any particular length on a video, ever. I film what I film what I have to do, I trim it down to whatever makes sense, and I put it out there. And it just so happens that a lot of these big projects are longer videos. Did you notice the Saratoga video was only 25 minutes? That's what I got. That's what it was. So, it is what it is. But all I'm saying is I'm fine with the longer videos, and I'm glad you guys are too. Scott DeForge with a question. Is there supposed to be a resistor mounted to the windshield wiper motor on a 71.2 Valiant? Depends on the motor. The Demon has one, and it is 2-speed. I think 2-speed does and 3-speed doesn't. I don't know. Ask Tom. He would know. I think only 2-speeds do. I think 2-speed wiper motors have resistors. And 3-speeds don't, because they're on the switch. Could be wrong. Josh Homan, how's it going? Of course, that comment from 20 minutes ago, but don't worry about that. Dave Freeman joined because of the knowledge bombs and the amazing community you've managed to build in a very short time. That and the Seagull engine video. Thank you, Dave Freeman. Appreciate that. I liked that. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. McLovin Garage also appreciates the long form videos. Yeah, there will be plenty of long videos to watch. Yeah. Yep. No, Rooster, I haven't seen his blown CUDA yet. Tom left to eat dinner. I am hungry myself. Dave Freeman prefers the longer videos. So does Keith Calitri. Challenger video was awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I thought you might appreciate that, being that it's roughly the car you're looking at. Dennis Wheeler made it. How's it going, Dennis? What's up with you? I Am No One also likes the longer videos. Richard Stanberry really likes the road trip videos, especially since you don't time compress too much. That hurts the immersion feeling. Your road trip videos are better than everyone else's. Good job. Thank you. I like to think the reason they are what they are is because I do not do the whole time-lapse thing. I mean, I'm not filming every minute of it. And you can't when you're on a cross-country 100-hour road trip. But yeah, you get an idea of the places and the things and what breaks and what's happening and all that. So yeah, I like doing it that way, and I'm glad you like it too. They've done okay. Obviously, it's something a little bit different than what we usually do. We just film whatever's going on. So there you go. And I say we, of course, because my brother has contributed more road trip videos than I have, I think. Robert Lee is watching from the test porch here in the Motor City. Watching a rare 383 RB come back to life was cool. I thought so. I'd never seen one before that one. So thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. What do you mean? People's attention spans aren't too... Ooh, look, a squirrel. And Alan says, the longer the bit better. I love the videos. So yes, more is video. More is better. Good Lord. Ice Cube. That's a problem. Helping Hand says, I hope the interior finds a good home from that 60 Saratoga. Me too, because it is immaculate. It's beautiful. I wish the car was savable. I really, really do. Cleveland Maker's here as well. Hi, Jamie. A moment of silence for the Saratoga. All right. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Thank you, Alan. Tyler C. also doesn't mind the longer videos. Entertaining. 1 hour is good. Derek Vice Grip just dropped a 2+ hour long video. He's done a 3 hour one. Yeah. Mark Halley says your long videos are long because good content. Other big YouTubers, I'm not one, make theirs long with excruciating filler. Yeah, and I don't do that. And that's the thing. And actually, sorry, I was gonna say that too from Alan's comment. I don't drag them out. Like when I have a long video, it's constant action or explanation. It's this. It's never just watching me wrench for 3.5 hours. It's just a flood of information and action. So I'm not balding that bad, but you sure can't see a lot of my scalp these days. I don't like it. I'm not ready to shave my head, but we're getting there. Anyway. Yeah. June K is here and says, I like watching your videos. You crack me up, and I learn a few things too. Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Jam at my house. We've done that. It was pretty awesome. Card 70 says Vice Grip videos are definitely too long. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I watch almost all of his videos. But again, when I said I couldn't sit through my own videos, I mean that. I don't finish most of his videos. I'll start them and get like 20, 30 minutes in while I'm making my coffee or breakfast, or I'll have it playing in the background and stuff. But yeah. So again, I get when people say my videos are too long and they don't like it, I get it. But other people do. And that surprised me. But they do. The long videos do so well. So again, I'm just going to keep making them. However long they end up is how long they are. Charles S. says it's time to shave the head. I'm not ready. It's thinner than it was when I was younger, but it's not like my hairline still really hasn't even moved. I don't have the classic Atwood hairline, which is weird. Anyway. Oh, I messed it up now. My part is really goofy. Wow. Yeah. Jason Young with a good one. In my experience as a car mechanic, you have to complain a bit about the work. It's not as easy as videos make it seem. And that is another thing that is so important to me. I want people to understand, like, this is fun, it's rewarding, and it's also completely maddening and infuriating and dumb, like, so much at the time. And yeah, that's the point I'm trying to get across. Like, you know, this is what it's like. This is actual reality. Like, there are good moments, there are easy things, there are bad moments, there are just frustratingly difficult and stupid things, and things you have to figure out, and you're constantly learning and trying to get better. So Ray says cursing helps. Yeah, it does. As you know, you don't get that on my channel, but probably should. Lovejoy's just sitting there. He heard a ping and his glasses broke while on his face. That's insane. Yeah. Jeff Militich says, we're only hanging out here to be polite. Barry Kudo likes a man with a good personality. Well, I have a personality. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I know my sister put this guy in timeout, but I'm going to put his comment up anyway because I think it's fair. I think it's totally fair. In my opinion, you know what you're doing, but you're a slightly annoying nerd. Hell yeah, brother. You're absolutely right. And 41,500 people don't mind. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Sorry, I guess. Oh, Bob is not blowing smoke up my ass, but the sarcasm really sold him in the beginning. Well, that's good news. I know a guy that could do it better and cheaper. Oh. Mm-hmm. Dave Demo wants to see more K cars. There was a comment on the Saratoga today that I liked. And it was, the This is good, but it's not a K car. If you absolutely hate K cars and 80s Chrysler projects, I apologize, but those videos did very, very well too. So, in fact, like 1,000+ of those new subscribers came from just the 81 Challenger and the K car. And unfortunately, again, if you hate those cars, I apologize, but if more come along, I'm going to do more videos. The Challenger video has 70,000 views and has gained me 700 subscribers alone. And the not a K car, it's an H body, 42,000 views, 629 subscribers. So 1,300 of the recent subscribers are from those two videos. So there might be more K cars, which sucks. And then people are all butthurt in those comments like, how dare you disrespect that beautiful... How dare you talk bad about the K car? Why are you treating that car like garbage? What's wrong with you? You just can't win. And then there are the people that say, those things were trash. Those are garbage. I hate those cars. Mine died at 100,000 miles. That's a piece of crap. I don't want to see that. That's not a real Mopar. It's just so funny. It's so funny. Robert Fitch appreciates my personality and has mad respect for my knowledge. And our senses of humor are very similar. Yes, I've gathered that. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Oh, Richard Scott had to tap out a little bit ago. See you later, Richard. I'll put that on the board. I think the world does run on sarcasm. Nice. Terra Fiddler is here and owns a 52 Saratoga that also needs a lot. Chase33 joined us and said, Uncle Tony's Garage sent me here. Dude, that kind of looks like where I am. My rack's over there. My big Ramsa mixers right here. These aren't my real cans. My real cans died. Anyway, nice. Looks like you do cool stuff over there. So welcome. Vic is not coming from Tony's, just late. Hey, Jamie, hope things are fantastic. Gonna pick up Stone Soup in Fort Wayne on Friday. That's awesome. I bet you are excited. I'm excited for you. Yeah, things are going good over here, man. So thank you. Mexican Spec, who of course is an Uncle Tony mod, informs Chase33 that he will not be disappointed. So thank you for the vote of confidence. Nice. Nice. Bullwag, Uncle Tony hopping. I already asked him, so why not ask you as well? What do you think of late 70s B-bodies? Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't used to think much of them. I thought they were too late to the party and all the cool engines were gone and they're a little on the Malaysia side. But then, Bell James, who's in the comments here, hooked me up with a 1979 Chrysler 300. And I really like that car. I've only driven it a couple times. It needs a lot still. But it's comfy, it's sweet, still, you know, I mean, it's a cop 360, but it still makes good power, does good burnouts, throws rocks good, runs nice. Of course, I deleted the lean burn, that helps. I like the dash, I like the console, I like the floor shifter. I actually like the look of the car, although I think I like the round headlights more. I like that tunneled look around the round lights, but, you know, the stacked look has grown on me. It's very 70s, late 70s, but that's okay. It's grown on me, and I like the rest of the design. And the thing I didn't know until I had one, and I looked down the side of the car, is that they still have the haunches. They still have the character, that muscular, bulgy character that the fuselage cars had in the early 70s. So I think there's a lot to like about late B bodies. I think you can still get them cheap, and that is great, considering... you know, the way A bodies and early Bs have gone. And I also think they're a great blank slate if you want to build what you want to build. It's a great car to start with. So, yeah. Oh, and Bullwag also just said, keep being an irritating nerd. You're hilarious. Thank you. No, I'm proud of it. Riff Raff Ruckus respects me reading his comment. Awesome. Dude, I'm seriously, like, I meant it when I said for better or worse. Like, my personality is one, and it's not for everybody, and that is okay. That is fine. I get it. And thank you for being here. Mark Sauvé says the join button on his screen is left of the subscribe button. Awesome. That sounds right. Nice. 6th Street Garage is relaxing with us in his backyard in South Georgia. 70 degrees and breezy. You have a very cool channel, Jamie. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. It got a little cold here today. It's been very, very nice for the last few days. I don't pay my siblings. Yeah. Nice. No, I don't. Yeah. Riff Raff Ruckus, you will get more views if you try to be slightly less of a nerd. Not going to do it. Don't care. I'd rather have less views. I can live comfortably. If things continue how they have gone for the last couple weeks, I'm good, bud. I don't need 1 million. Like, I'm good. I'd love to hit 100K subs. That'd be great. And I think if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to find 100,000 people that don't mind, that are okay with who I am. And again, 41,500 people are, and I'm good with that. I think I'm nerdy compared to some. Jeff Hutchins had a 74 Club Cab W100. Yep, 8 3/4 rear. It was missing the nut lock plate. The one on the 73 Challenger, which I'll show in the next video this coming week, it was missing too, and they made one. Yeah. Tim Jefferson says you'll have 100,000 subs. I know, we're getting there. It's gonna happen. Hale, I appreciate that sentiment. We don't need to go after this guy in the comments because I appreciate his view, and I don't think he's wrong. Like, I don't think he's wrong. I wasn't insulted. It's all good. So yeah, I certainly I don't think we need to go to war. And thank you. I appreciate that, Riff Raff. I will do me. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything but me. Hi everyone. Is this the single LS mom channel? You made it. Oh, Bill James is the father of stats nerds. Okay. I'll be damned. I wouldn't know anything about that. The Bearded Diver is here and says, just picked up a 66 Valiant, and you've become my guy. Awesome. Happy to be that. Happy to help. Used to have a really nice low miles 66 Valiant, but it had been sitting since the 80s. And well, when I say really nice, it's one of them relative terms. Mrs. Allen wants to know your gamer Discord. I don't even remember it, but I can tell you. I'll send it to you or something when I figure out what it is. I have been a gamer, but I have fully pretty much stopped doing that. It's all cars all the time and music in my spare time. So there's not a whole lot of point in adding me on there because I'm not on there. The only game I've played in the last 3 years is Call of Duty Black Ops, which Cold War, which I hate, and yet I kept playing it. Legba is here. How's it going, Legba? Hey, Jamie, love the Challenger video. I've been doing more Gen 3 RAM interior work. Buy a junk trunk, you'll have parts. Take 2 driver seats apart like 4 times. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh, wow. Bullwag is watching while pulling a Fiat Dodge Dart manual transmission. Fun and pain. Sounds like pain. Okay, so this comment must have been it was the last one before my sister sent him to the corn. Being such a nerd, did you have a hard time in high school? I did. I really did. When I was a freshman and a sophomore. And then middle end of the sophomore year, I was getting more than they were. And I realized that they were all douchebags. was way cooler than them. And I was a gigging musician at that time, and I had a good time. Let's just say that. So yeah. But yeah, I actually did. Yeah, high school sucked for a while there. Till I figured it out. Mm-hmm. Michael Brown, first time. Welcome, Michael. Nice. Josh Homan says to get my daughter a Yugo. Jaybird, yeah, W150 nomenclature started in 77.8. Yeah, there was the D150 first. That was the Little Red Express, was 78. D150 heavier ratings so they could skirt around emissions stuff. And then they were all 150s. There were 100. There were still D100s though, I think. And then there were 150, 250, 350. But apparently there was still a W100, or it came back. I don't know, but it does exist in the 80s, and I don't know why. I just saw one. I don't know. Anyway, Josh Homan, I will get her a Slant 6 start with the stock electrical and ignition system. To paraphrase The Simpsons, there's 3 ways to do things: the right way, the wrong way, and the DDG way. What's the DDG way? It's the wrong way, but faster. It's so true. It's so true. I love it. I love it. Yeah. It's funny you should say that, because for a time my beard did fork. It just did that. And when it got to about here, it was like this all the time. One fork was here and the other one was up here, and there's just nothing I could do about it. I'm well overdue for a haircut at this point, and when that happens, I will be trimming the beard. I'm not going to shave it again. Red Diamond is the 100 million subscriber play button. How many of those are out there? I don't think I'm getting there. I've heard of the Frenchmen that would eat cars and things. No, it was the 11K hair cut. I'm not going to shave. It's not happening. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 30,000 of you were not, well, of the larger subscriber number. But what I mean is the people that are in the live stream every week, many of them were here for the haircut. Oh, that's rough. No Name Nationals is next week. The Plymouth is not running. I have a new project. What am I doing with my life? I wish I knew. Chris Freemaster says 100K subs. Jamie shaves his beard. But I did it for 11K. I shaved the beard and cut all the hair. There's room for alphas and betas. Which one do you think I am, dude? No, you know what? Don't answer that. That's just a fucking stupid thing to say. You could still hang out, but what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ridiculous. An F body would work too. Nice. Like oh yeah. The get it running continually, consistently, make it at least somewhat comfortable, make it run better, fix the AC. I don't know, man. I don't know. Vic says if we get Jamie to, I assume you mean 50K before the end of the year. Brother, it's happening. He'll drive to my place in Stone Soup, hold me down and give me a mohawk. Oh, Jesus. I'm not punk enough for that. I'm just not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, book it. We weren't talking about setting the gap on points. Yeah, book a matches. That is the way. I apologize for being so far behind on comments. It's not getting better either. Yeah. We were talking about scrubbing them. That's what the file's for. It doesn't set the gap. I always just eyeball the gap. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, there was another dumb comment from that guy. That's when he got his timeout. Okay. What a douchebag. I'm a tough alpha male, so I'm going to go to someone else's live stream and call him a bitch. Because that's what alphas do. We already kissed and made up, and then he just gets stupid again. Anyway. All right. June K with a question. Could a mass airflow sensor cause an O2 code in an O2 Volvo? I really don't think so. I don't think so. Is it a stuck lean, stuck rich, slow response? There are a bunch of different O2 codes. It could even be a heater code. Specifically, what's the number? I don't have all of them memorized, but I could look it up real fast if you have the code number. That would help me narrow it down for you. I'm not promising, but I try. Yeah, that's another part of why you shouldn't use ether. People keep saying, oh, if you just use ether, that car would have started right up. You're right. And move on. Like, good God. All right. Go back to eating paste, man. I got better things to do. Get out of my comment section. Yeah, ether works. It also breaks shit. You know how much ether it takes to cold start a Cat 16 marine diesel at 26 degrees Fahrenheit? Tss. Ooh, or maybe. Tss. Ether's nasty stuff, dude. Yeah. Are Magnum Rams cheap to hot rod compared to Hemi? I don't know if they're cheap to hot rod, but cheers, Paul. But I do apologize. I'm drinking water again this week. Performance intakes for the Magnum are expensive. There are things that aren't expensive, but I can't say they're cheap. And also, if you're going to keep the factory Magnum EFI system, there's a bit of a ceiling there. But they make torque, and they are fun. I mean, a set of headers, upgraded throttle body or smooth throttle body, set of injectors, a little tune. There's a lot you can do for not too much, I guess, but there's a ceiling. The Hemi is definitely easier power, but it already makes 350 horsepower. How much hot rodding do you need? Yeah, I like a little, short bed, 2-wheel drive Ram, second gen. Cool truck. Just helped my buddy sell, and funny enough, I'm just getting to this comment I was going to respond to. Just helped my buddy today sell his little step side 84 D100 or 150, whichever it was, and got pretty good money for it. Better than I expected. I was impressed. And it was just a little 5.9 Magnum, stock motor, Mega Squirt EFI control though, stock kegger intake, shorty headers, 3-inch exhaust, but single pipe. Sweet little hot rod truck. Super fun. Super fun. Yeah. Yeah. God, my neck's killing me. How's it going, Ray? What is up? Where are you putting the transaxle? Well, I don't have a transaxle yet, but when I have one, I'm going to put it behind an XK Jaguar 4.2 liter engine in the back of a Barracuda, fastback Barracuda. And it'll probably use, just depending on, I'd either use the Jag setup or something slightly different. Mark Sauvé is giving his notice tomorrow at work. Well, if you're doing that, you must have a good reason. So keep the faith, brother. You could do it. Yeah, that bullwhip. See, yes, exactly. The intakes, that's tough. And you can actually port and improve the kegger to a degree, but it's always a limiting factor. And intake, you could either run the Mopar one or, God, my neck hurts. Or the other one, you know what I'm talking about. Mancini has it now or whatever. But yeah, you're talking $800-900 for an intake, which is just ridiculous. Oh yeah. No, I've heard of the Miser. Yeah. So was that, do you happen to know, Ross, what the year range was that they made the 100 again, and were they all Misers then? Is that the only reason the 100 existed at that time? Because I don't know. Donnie's here. You sit down in front. I'm trying to enjoy the chaos. Nice. Connor, believe it or not, I'm fully aware of Hemi Under Glass, and that is the inspiration for the name Kitty Under Glass. Tiffany Hovey just became a member. Thank you, Tiffany. I think I know who you are. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very much so. Oh yeah, wheelie machine. Mine will not be a wheelie machine. And here's the important, like, it's not a complete knockoff of Hemi Under Glass, and here's why. The Hemi and Hemi Under Glass is this way, I think. And there's a V-drive. Isn't that a V-drive setup? Shit, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Mine's going to be mid-engine instead of rear engine, so the front of the engine is going to be right behind the front seats. The Little Red Express was set up that way with a Hemi and a transaxle. I think Hemi Under Glass is a V-drive, though, isn't it? I don't know. I'm going to go look. I don't want to be that wrong about things. I don't want to sound like a total idiot. It is in the right way. How the hell did they do that? Is it a, maybe it's the, I thought that was Mrs. Allen. Thank you very much, Mrs. Allen. Appreciate that. They must have used the GM one because the axles are forward of the bell housing on that. So that would locate it that far back. I'm not planning to do that. I'm planning to have it a little further forward than the Hemi Under Glass. But I suppose it is still very, very similar. Anyway, it's not a V-drive setup. I was wrong. It's okay. I'm fine with being wrong. Oh, R Hill. Yeah, I get aggravated at times too. It's so good. Yeah. Yeah. Where was I? Dennis Wheeler's 71 Roadrunner had key release. Yeah, it's 71 had that. I just don't know about 69. Excuse me. All Praise is here and says, it's been a while since I commented here. I respect your knowledge and appreciate your humor and sarcasm. Keep it up. Thank you, All Praise. I appreciate that. And yeah, I haven't seen your name in a while, but that's okay. We're all busy in life. I appreciate when you can stop in. Plymouth on Plywood 66 key falls out on bumpy roads. I had one that did that. Which one was that? I don't remember. Thank you, Dad LeBreton. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, they call it the miser so you remember how cheap you are. Nice. Happy to help, Ray. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Charles S. also prefers the longer vids. Yeah. Nice when I don't have to go back to the computer every 10 minutes to pick another video. Appreciate that. Mark Sauvé hesitates to watch anything longer than 20 to 40 minutes. I get it. Yeah, I think that's probably a sweet spot. And I've got plenty in that neighborhood. But I've had some longer ones recently, and like I say, they do pretty well. Mexican Spec cannot invest the time in 2-hour videos. I'm not planning on doing 2-hour videos. Nope. Dennis Wheeler likes the hour videos. Thank you. Dave Freeman, how do you feel about upgrading headlights to modern technology? Nope. I get the brighter sealed beams and I add relays and make sure the charging system works well, and that is all I'm going to do. I don't do the I can't do the LED thing or the drop-in replace. I just hate it. I don't like it. It's all about the sealed beams, but they have much better sealed beams. I put those in my Charger, 66 Charger with headlight relays, and seriously, it had the best headlights of anything I've ever had. I don't like the LEDs either. I don't like the coloring. I don't like blinding other people, but those sealed beams that I had in that Charger worked very, very well. 202 of you still hanging out there with us. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I do apologize for being 10 billion hours behind on the comments. Yes, Hemi Under Glass is mid-engine. Yes, it is. It's just farther back. It's like situated over the differential area, and I think the way they did that was with the GM transaxle. Is that why can I never remember? Toronado. I was looking at these. I've been reading up on transaxles, and those ones situate the CV axles ahead of the bell housing, under the oil pan. So, Evan that works at Rocket texted me and said the Plymouth Dealer Association Barracuda is rear-engined. Okay, gotcha. Dennis Wheeler, Jamie, explain the relay on the headlights. I did a whole video on it. It's in my classic Mopar or classic Chrysler electrical guide playlist on my channel. And I explain what they are, what they do, how they work, and how to wire them. But essentially, it takes the load off the headlight switch. It pulls the power straight from battery. And so you get brighter lights that don't flicker. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Dennis Wheeler says the best Mopar car chase video was Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. Well, Bullet was pretty good. And also, I've never actually watched Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, and I don't know why. Downloaded it to watch it. My wife and I went through a period of watching classic, car movies, and we never made it to that one. I don't know why. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Chris, I asked a question about exhaust donuts earlier. Sheepishly, I admit it's a 66 Olds. I thought it might be a Brand X. The only thing I could say on that is tighten your bolts evenly. Make sure the flange that clamps it together is sitting as straight as you can get it, and it's not kicked off like this. Sometimes if you tighten down this bolt and not this bolt, it'll end up doing that. And so your bolts will get tight, but it won't seal. It's kind of the best thing I can say, Beyond that, I don't really have any super, super helpful advice. Okay. Yeah, Dennis, if you have any more questions, you can always comment there. Reed Rigby wants to see a max wedge build. I would love to do that. I hope to. I'm gonna be building the Hemi this winter. I'm gonna build a Hemi. But yeah, if I get a chance to do a max wedge, I will. I want to. It would be awesome. Yep. Mark Sauvé wants to know what I use to edit my videos. I use iMovie because it comes free on the MacBook, which is what I do all this on, and because it's so easily integrated with my iPhone, which is what I film all this on. So that's what I use. It didn't cost anything, but I did have to buy a MacBook, which was not cheap. My wife bought me the first one, which was also not cheap. But it broke. So anyway, good free ones. DaVinci Resolve is good. There's a free version. I found it a little glitchy and low and crappy myself, but it works. I had to do, when that MacBook died, I did 3 videos with DaVinci Resolve, and it worked. But everything looked a little different and a little funky, and it was just clunkier for me to work with. Dalton Sparks, 413 or 426 max wedge, which do you prefer? Well, the bigger one, of course. It's a 426. You got to have that. Daryl B is here. Happy Sunday. Yeah, you're a little late. And I'm a half hour late to that comment. Holy crap. Wow. Rough. Yeah. Riffraff actually had a good question. Is there anything you could do to a quadrajet carb so you don't run out of gas at high RPM? Yeah, you need fuel flow. You need you need extra fuel supply for your quadrajet. Higher pressure, more flow. So as soon as the float is down and the needle is opening, it fills up right away. They benefit from that. As I understand, I've never done it, but that is what I've been told. The only quadrajets I've ever had were in stock applications, so high RPM's never been a problem for me. Spitfire Mike, the Saratoga, if you were to fix that car, what you would do is just buy a new stub frame, because it bolts into the car. Just like a Nova, other Brand X cars have that bolt-in subframe. That's what it is. So it's pointless. There's no reason to do that. You would just buy that section. Also, that car was already sold as a parts car. It is not being saved. If I were saving it, I would get a stub frame, fenders, hood, grill, bumper, driver door, driver quarter, fix the fender and driver passenger front door. Make sure the rest of the chassis would probably have to go to a frame rack, yes. And it's not that a good frame guy couldn't pull that subframe out. It's just that it unbolts so unbolted. Yep. But yeah, that's the thing. It's an organ donor. It already is. Yeah. Transplant the hair from your chin. Nice. Oh, Riff Raff Ruckus said my hair is fine. Thank you. You're sweet. It's not often that another man compliments my hair. Eh. If I could watch a guy making it, I think you deleted and rewrote this comment maybe because of the little typo. I don't know. But if I could watch a guy making a TV from the 50s work for 2 hours, yeah, I could easily watch you. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. I have the metrics that tell me this is a good idea. I have nose hair now, not ear hair. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that Studebaker video is a big one that people were like, why are you such a whiny bitch? Send that to a real Studebaker guy, to a real hot rodder. Yep. Good times. Nice. Tim Jefferson, I grew my hair out. It just gets in the way for what I do. I used to have hair down to here. And then I did again, like last year, before I cut it during the 11,000 sub special. But I just don't, I don't want that. Yep. Peter Dollery says, you got to find the comedy in those frustrating moments. I can't read anymore. It's rough. Keep being an irritating nerd. You're hilarious. Thank you, Bullwag. Don't mix annoying with nerd. What are you guys talking about? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Ben Braddock says long form is good when you're actually learning something. And that's the thing. Like, that's these long videos that I do are constantly this to that, to that, to that, to that. It's never just here's 3.5 hours of me changing 2 light bulbs. Yep. Customer states, just needs a fuel pump. Don't try to charge me for anything extra. 80s cars literally for the win on my channel. I'm shocked and appalled, but it is what it is. The Challenger is cool and Japanese. Yep. No, I know. Yeah, and I'll just tell you guys right now, it has done so well. It automatically guarantees a follow-up. I will be fixing the body. I will be trying to find brake parts, which is hard. I'm going to put fresh gas in it. I'm going to tune on it a little bit, make sure I'm getting full throttle, and we'll see what it can do as it is. And if it's still popular, I may be strongly inclined to do more exciting things with it in the future. But I'm going to say right now, everybody wants to see a small block in it. It's not the move for me in that car. It's hot-rodded Mitsubishi. It's a Mitsubishi. Sorry, but that's just what it is. Alan Perryman says, I am much better than Vice Grip. And I'll take that, and I appreciate it, Alan, for sure. There's a reason he is where he is, and that's all I can say. I could have the personality of a porcupine. Well, wake me up too early and don't give me coffee. Yeah, that's what I thought. I could easily watch a young roustabout whittle at a Mopar for an hour. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Nice. Ugh. Ouch. I totally agree. No, it's a really neat car. People thought I was insulting it or something. No, I like it. It's just slow. You can't tell me it's not slow. I loved our crappy Celica. That thing was fun. And it was way worse and way rustier. And so that's what I was hoping for out of the 81 Challenger. It's not quite what it is. That was my point. I was comparing it to something that was fair, I thought. But people thought I was, making fun of it, and I really wasn't. It's not a muscle car. It's not a real Challenger, but I still appreciate it for what it is. Yeah. And I've learned there's a lot of appreciation for K cars as well. There's a lot. People like them. Yeah. Yeah. I intentionally cut a lot of starter noise out of my videos because it's just too much. Some people really like it, which is silly. So I leave some, but I do try to cut a good bit of it. It's got to be reasonable. If I'm getting bored editing it, I'm afraid you're going to get bored watching it. So that's why I try to keep it moving. I try to keep it interesting. So, and again, like if you've subscribed to me, you either appreciate or tolerate that. So, yeah. Yep. Josh Homan on the K card. The truth was in the middle. They weren't trash, but the sun didn't rise and set out of them either. That sounds right to me. Many people had nice things to say about them, and many people call them trash. I like what they've done with my car. Montauban. Yes, it does have rich Corinthian leather. Maybe it's fine, but they didn't advertise it as that in the 300 for some reason. Yes, well, it's not quite the full-on Coke bottle lines, but same thing. Basically, kind of, sort of. The lines don't do this thing like they did on the earlier cars. It's more like this. So maybe it's more like a Coke bottle. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yep. Dada LeBreton insists wow, that anything that has a Dodge emblem on it is now considered a Mopar. Well, oh, Dave needs to rescue the 300. Well, someone's got to do it. Not enough money, time, or space. I'll always love you. So many of my cars are at David's house. I mean, just look at this picture. There's two of them. At least I think that's the Belvedere in the back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you like to work on my 95 Eagle Vision? Which one's the Vision? Is that... It's not the Summit. Which one's the Vision? No. No, but thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Nice. God, I'm behind on the comments. I've only got like another 15, 20 minutes to go. You be you. I love it. Yeah, be yourself. Yeah, exactly. That's all I've ever been. Well educated. I dropped out of college. Barely got my high school diploma. Skipped an entire semester of school. Said I'd never go back there, but then my mom said I had to, so I did. And I graduated barely by the skin of my teeth. Never turned in a single piece of homework freshman, sophomore, or junior year. That might not be entirely accurate, but I didn't do a lot. So well-educated, I don't know. And I wouldn't say well-read either, because I don't read books. But I have an ability to learn, and I've put it to use. And I have an ability to teach, and I've put that to use too. Morty, the truth is, you're as dumb as they come. Dave Freeman, I like your repair style. Reminds me of when I worked in IT, but with more grease and fire. Fire! Nice. Nice. Bell James bought a 78 Cordoba with 40,000 miles in 1980. 404 barrel. Wasn't fast. What a cruiser. Always wanted to spice one up a bit, and everything is there to go fast. The 79 300, the one I have now, was the junkyard save. Yep. And I saved it a bit more, and I have not saved it quite enough just yet. I need to get back on that. There is a fast forward button. I imply that when I'm watching YouTube. IDG said, congrats on the sub count. Going strong from Canada. Thank you. Appreciate that. McLovin, what's next on the Turbo Slant? The next episode is partially filmed. The intercooler and radiator. Well, the intercooler fits. The radiator fits, but it's not mounted. So I got to mount both of those. I borrowed a bandsaw so I can cut the manifold. I think I have all the parts now. I had to get a different flange. I got the wrong flange first. And I had to get a couple adapter, boots and such. But I have those now. I just got to finish putting it together. Yeah. I need to at least get the radiator in, and I still want to test it NA. I want to have, and it's not going to be scientific, but I want to at least have, like, this is what it is with the EFI, with no turbo. This is what it's like now. And then get the turbo on and go from there. I wish I could have done it scientifically. I wish I could have put it on a dyno. It's just not going to happen. Also, to everyone that's hanging out in the live stream, and I thank you very much for still being here, 209 of you, I can reveal to you something very, very cool for the turbo car. This is just one of them. A gentleman named Randy and his son made these. So awesome. I put out an APB. I asked if someone wanted to make them, and they stepped up and did it. And we went back and forth on the design, and they finally made these and sent them to me. And I'm super excited. So are you ready for the coolest thing ever? The one of none, 1963 Plymouth Valiant Signet Turbo. That is a correct sized and styled script gauge, script emblem with the 200 from the Signet 200 changed to Turbo. It's the coolest thing ever. Yeah, I'm working on this one. This one's hot off the printer. So it was printed in silver just in case painting them didn't work. But I got some chrome paint. Not that that stuff's amazing, but they're going to look pretty good. I'm really excited about that. It's so cool. Yeah, who didn't have a hard time in high school? Seriously. My friend David. Having known Jamie and Colin for almost 10 years, what makes me want to hang out with them is the sarcasm, the nerdiness, the movie quoting, and the cursing, although my brother does not do that. That's just me. The Atwoods have master's degrees in sarcasm. Damn right. Yeah. 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 Mark Howley says, your space and Cold War motors are the last bastions of sanity in this world. Dude, people keep mentioning Scott Cold War motors in my comments. I need to get to know this guy. We need to be friends. We're in the same orbit. We have people in both, both circles, both of our circles that comment and appreciate the other. I need to get to know this guy. I have to. I've never spoken to him, and I would really like to. Josh Jesh is working on... Oh, man. He was going to try and buy the 78 D100 that was missing the drivetrain for the hood. Kids jumped on the hood and kinked it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. D100 or W100 is a stripped down version. I understand that, but you do understand that they were all D100s, W100s, and then they were changed to 150s. D150s, W150s. There were 100s and 150s alongside each other when that first happened. And then, as I understood, it was all 150, 250, 350. But apparently, the 100 was either still there or came back. And I didn't know that. Like every day, there's time for learning. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I added a Kronk emoji on the Discord. I'm trying to figure out if Dustin's truck that I just sold today, it was a 150, yeah. But it was a Royal SE, not a Miser. 84 150 Royal SE. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'd love to know more about that. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Ouch. I need someone to cut my neck off. I don't know what everyone's obsession with hair is. Once you go beard, you never go back. Well, I did shave it once. My dad always had a beard, and I think dads are supposed to have beards, so I have a beard. And when I shaved mine, it was mildly traumatizing for my daughter, although she did help. She got partway through it. Well, if you saw the video, you know. And then she did not want me to actually shave it. Who needs a beard with back hair? I don't have any of that. I'm like a naked mole rat. Not fully, but close. I will not be getting a Prince Albert. The cornfield is jumping tonight. Nice. Wow. Snowmonk VX is with us. Hey, went to a show in my 67 Charger. Spotted a 66 Olds Tornado. Super unique cars. Thoughts? I know they're unique. I really don't know much else about them, and I probably should, because I might need a transaxle out of one of those things soon. Anyway, yeah, I can't. I just really don't know much about them. Nice. So much drinking. June K, I think it was running lean. P0032 0037. Oops, dang it. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Can't type. Think I mentioned that. 0032 is heater control. 0037 is heater control. No, you've just got either a bad oxygen sensor. Those are both heater control circuits. So your oxygen sensor is heated. So one side, it's two circuits. One of those circuits is the actual sensor. The other is the heater circuit. And that is used to preheat the sensor element to keep it clean. It reads correctly when it's hot, and it burns crap off so they don't foul out. Old school single wire without the heater, those didn't last very long. So everything modern is heated O2 or heated wideband, and you have a bad heater circuit. But it's two different ones. 003200. 0032 is that's bank 1. I wonder if you've got a blown fuse. That's bank 1 sensor 1. Bank 1 sensor 2. Yeah, it's both. So your heater circuits are not being powered. So what may have happened is one of your oxygen sensor heater circuits died, blew the fuse, or you have a heater relay, which is common, and the relay is bad. Yeah, whatever powers the heater circuits in your O2 sensors isn't working. That is your issue. It is not an actual lean-rich situation. You have a heater circuit problem. Oxygen sensor heater. Check your relay, check your fuses, and if the fuse is blown, one of the sensors may have caused that to happen. I have watched those revivals. I treat these things like I don't care about them. To a certain degree. Next person that's like, yo, you needed to pre-lube those cylinders, and you're just, everything you've ever revived is ruined. Go watch a goddamn zip ties and bias supplies video and then come back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I send you the whole list of codes, you'll be here till next week. There's a brand of ether in New Zealand called Start, you bastard. Fuck, that's cool. Guy Kugler wants to know, where were you back in the early 90s when I was building my 72 Charger? Well, I was 4 in the early 90s. And 3 and 2 and also 1. Nice. Oof. That is how I sent a rod through the side of a Slant 6. We were using ether to try and get fuel pulled up to the carburetor. It was a known good carburetor, and I didn't know what I know now. This thing's been sitting for years. Well, I have a good carburetor, so I'll bring my good carburetor, I'll throw it on there, and then I'm going to drive this car home. Wasn't getting fuel to the carb, so I'll use some ether to keep it running until fuel gets to the carb. Bang! Lesson. Yep. I have heard about, I bet I could make your truck start on not ether, but I've heard about diesels getting addicted to ether and then they don't want to start without it. And I don't know how that works. Scientifically, I have no idea at all. Dave Freeman says there are currently only 11 red diamond play buttons. Wow. That's amazing. I'm just going to tell you, I will never get there. Nice. Oh, yeah. McLovin Garage. Apparently, I'm into short bed Dodges lately. They keep finding me. Yeah, you bought a good one today. 01 Ram, 1500 4x4, single cab short, 5.2 stick shift. It's a sick truck. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. It's learning about stuff. And sometimes it's not even a Mopar. And honestly, there's a not at all a Mopar coming in the next week. And one commenter said, why are you doing all this non-Mopar stuff? This is not what I signed up for. Dude, it was a comment on the Jag video. I did one Jag. I did one 81 Challenger that says Mopar on it. And I did one K-Car. That certainly qualifies. It's not a muscle or classic era Mopar, admittedly. But come on. That's 3. Yes, the praying mantis escaped. Nice. Kalpashis, I hope that's how you say that, and I can't even say it right. Aussies call... Oh, and you've got a membership badge. Thank you for that. Aussies call some inline sixes Hemis. Why is that? Because the Hemi, the 6-cylinder that was made down there, has a Hemi head, hemispherical combustion chamber. Let it be noted, the Jag XK 6-cylinder also has a Hemi chamber, and unlike the Aussie Hemi 6, they're directly opposed. So it's even more Hemi than that. Yeah, I'll put a Hemi badge on it. Uh-huh. Ether or. Choose or. Snowlunk VX. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kitty Under Glass. Where is this from? What is the sudden idea? It's not a sudden idea, but using the Jaguar engine is. I have had an idea for a really long time. I might even have the picture right here. Let me see if I do. I have a lot of my artist renderings here. Let me see if I got it. No, this is all the Magnum stuff. I have the picture I drew somewhere. Years ago, I was in my garage staring at my 67 Barracuda and thinking, fuck, that'd be cool mid-engine 2-seater. And then I just dreamed up this crazy thing with a transaxle, an independent rear, and an engine right behind the front seats. Like an Italian supercar. It's basically the idea. At that time, the idea was a small block Mopar. I wanted to take the 340, but put it in the wrong place. I thought that would be funny and cool. And then I had some other unique thoughts. I was thinking a V6 with a turbo might fit better. And the one that came in the Intrepid type body, they're front wheel drive, but with an engine turned the right way. So there's a transaxle right there that's actually Chrysler stuff you could use. So I was thinking one of those engines, whole drivetrains with boosts. And I thought that would be cool. But then I realized, dude, the Jag engine is the most beautiful thing ever. And I've been drooling over pictures of him dressed up ever since that Jag got to rocket. And just thinking, I could do that. And then I found out it's a Hemi, crossflow head. It's brilliant. It's so cool. So I should do that. And I'll call it Kitty Under Glass. Done. It's a big, crazy dream. And the amount of money it would take to make it happen is insane. Yeah, they really were sketched after airplane engines. I mean, that's basically what it is. Will it start on an old Spitfire? I'd love to do that too. Okay. Hemi Under Glass is a V-drive, but it's the other way. So the engine is pointed forward, the V-drive's at the back, straight cut gears, Casal, and then the diff is pointed the other way. That makes sense. And that's the other option, which I thought about. I don't really want to do a V-drive, though. At least I don't think so. Yes, Hemi Under Glass flipped. Yes. It was fixed. But yeah, that happened. It was rough. So it is a V-drive. Because that would make my life a lot easier. Packaging is challenging. And I'm still planning to use the IRS. Oh, man. Both exhaust studs on this awful dart just broke off. I hate everything. Me too. Fix it with a welder. It's the only way to go. Use some heat. And yeah, the comment about Max Wedge, I hope to do that someday. XLMI says the 383 Golden Lion Saratoga revival was cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see where we're at. I got to go pretty soon, and I apologize because I'm nowhere near the comments, so I'm going to skip real fast. I got to see about dinner. 14.2 thousand views. That is the most ever in a day. And it's not even done. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate that. Scott on drums is here and says, really enjoyed the Imperial and Saratoga videos. Can't kill those old Chryslers. Well, you can crash them into a bridge. But yeah. Chris Greenhill's 20 minutes behind the stream, so you won't hear this for an hour then. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Double secret probation. Yes. HP on the 383 Golden Lion. I actually don't know that. I don't know. You'd have to ask the internet. That movie, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, is kind of dirty and crazy. Nice. Oh. Ross says, I did the LMC relay remote headlight harness on my second gen. Nice. Yeah, I guess there are kits out there to do that. I've never used one, but cool. Very cool. Everybody explaining their the whole, that's a good one too. The Corn Things Twilight Zone reference. Everybody's explaining their favorite car chases in the comments a half hour ago. I apologize for being so far behind. This is ridiculous. I believe I said that. What up, Old Iron? You're right on time. I did not know Exner patented the rotating aircraft gunnery turret. Ross says, do a Jensen Interceptor. If I can ever get my hands on one, I will. Ah, yes, the Hydromatic 425. Yep. And that was my first idea for a transmission. I've had some others since, but I don't know if they will fit. I'm not above fudging the wheelbase. Okay, that's funny. Snowmonk VX asked the question about the Tornado, came in late to find out there's some transaxle Barracuda conversation going on. That's funny. I didn't realize you hadn't caught that. That is hilarious. Edwin, would it be worth upgrading the 516 heads on my 66 440 to 906? 516 is not the 915, so that's the small port closed chamber. You'll lose a little bit of compression, but the flow characteristics, capabilities of the 906 is definitely better. They have more potential. Are you trying to make a bunch of power? Because if so, yeah. But if it's a pretty stock engine, 516 heads are fine for torque, good for compression. It's not that they're horrible. It's just for all-out power, the 906 is better. So really depends on what you're trying to do. Yeah. All Classics Restoration has been using Windows Movie Maker for his videos. See, I couldn't find that on this computer. That's why I ended up using DaVinci. Bullwag. Might have to make a trip to the border sometime. Nice. McLovin Garage uses Wondershare Filmora. I tried that. Do you have to pay to remove their branding? I tried that one and it just didn't work. See you later, Empire Rust. Get some rest, would you? Yeah. Yeah, you'll lose compression. Because the 906 is open chamber. They do have much better power potential. They have better ports, better everything. Wow. Evan just sent me a picture. It's the side of Hemi Under Glass that got rolled. That's so cool. And a picture of Jay Leno in it, giving the thumbs up. That's awesome. Glenn Uromi witnessed the haircut. Nice. Nice. Oh, stop. I think we had an M100. E111? It was a tone wheel. Cheap tone wheel. Jeff Hutchins thinks 413 sounds cooler. I could see that. But 426. And I know it's not a Hemi. Ah, Steve Hovey's father must have junked that Super 6 intake. That is unfortunate. Yes, Paul, the ear hair is inevitable. Keith Allen is here. I don't think he's usually in the live. And if you're still here, Keith, yes, I apologize. I got a little sassy with that one. Because he said champions are garbage and or something to that effect. And a lot of people think the same thing. And Mopar Joe is with you. So, you know, you're not the only one that thinks that. But all I'm saying is it was good enough for Chrysler for like 5 or 6 or 7 decades. That's all I'm saying. And it's good enough for me for a normal everyday runner and my Demon that has almost done wheelies, maybe paper slippers. Cheapest champion plugs money can buy. No fouls. No problem. Yeah. Oh, I didn't drink with my pinky out, so everybody has to drink. 15 minutes ago. D1 Menace, what's the plan for the Chrysler 300? My 79, I'm going to put it back on the road. I'm going to do the brakes next, and then I want to do a little bit of hot rodding with the 360. I want to allegedly have the cat just magically disappear from the car and some dual pipes show up on there. Yeah. When did slow turn into a bad thing? Exactly. I like slow stuff. But my idea of slow is 180 horsepower, not 105. My Beetle was faster to 35 miles an hour than that 81 Challenger in its current state. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's fun to drive little goofy slow cars fast. I know that. Dude, I wanted your Daytona. I really liked that car. I told you I did, but it wasn't in the budget. It wasn't going to happen. 2J swap in the Mitsubishi Challenger. Dude, the Jaguar XK engine is the English 2J. I'm calling it right now. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Paul Shea, I did explain my plan for the Jaguar engine. I imagine you heard that. That was just a few minutes ago. But that is the genius plan. I don't know that it'll ever actually happen. I don't know if there is. The 3-liter V6 might be an option. I don't know if it bolts to the transmission, and that would be the thing that would annoy me. Yeah. Dub in machine gun fire for starter and air hammer noise. There's a guy called Bendon with Bendon, Bendon, with a channel, and he does semi repair, and he does silly things like that, sound effects and stuff. But my favorite one is when he's swinging a sledgehammer and it's a squeaking duck. Every time. Just every time. So good. Yeah. The Eagle Vision, that's kind of, it's Diamond Star Motors. DSM, it's a Mitsubishi Chrysler love affair thing. Yep. Lots of Mitsubishi in it, for sure, but it was a joint venture. Eagle, Vision, Talon, Summit. I think those are the only cars they had. Oh. Criticize. And you're right. But, you know. Yeah, I got a Mopar education. You don't want it, Lovejoy. You just don't want it. Fire! I'll take you to learn. Fire! I'll take you to burn. I've referenced Crazy World of Arthur Brown several times on in videos, and the people liked it. I agree. I don't know what the outro will be, but I need to figure that out. I can't actually play Fire. Zero Fox Given. What do you think would cause the 727 to not go into third gear when it's in drive? That is a valve body problem. I can't tell you specifically what it is. I had that exact problem once. I changed the valve body and it was fixed. I don't know what the actual issue was, but it's a valve body problem. Hydraulic problem of some type. There may be another possibility. Maybe. But pretty sure you're going to have a valve body problem there. Yeah, I can't actually play Fire. I wish I could. You've been living like a little girl in the middle of your little world. Ooh. I don't know any Grateful Dead, Mom. All these people are saying you raised me right, but I don't know any Grateful Dead. Chrysler Concorde, yes, again, Diamond Star Motors. That's giving Bullwag a horrid idea to remake the badging for his Magnum. Nice. Yeah. Signet Turbo. One and none, baby. So cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now you have the emblem, you have to build the car. I'm in the middle of it. What do you want? Yep. My mother and my sister make up for what my brother lacks in cursing. Oh, my other brother's here. Doctorates in dumbassery, each and every one of us. What is going on here, bud? What is that? Mexican Spec says Scott is the nicest guy you could ever find. Yeah, we need to be friends. Yeah. Yep. Turbo Signet Turbo is data totally approved. Nice. Yep. Mike the Slacker says, nice. Oof. Did I mention my neck hurts? Ugh, killing me. Jamie looks as if he stepped out of 1980. I literally stepped out of 1990, but yeah. I could see that. That's not entirely accurate. And I used to think it was, but the 100 was a half ton. The 150 was a slightly uprated half ton. Did I say 150? The 150. Fuck. They only did that for emissions purposes. Ford did the same exact thing. They increased the rating to circumvent emissions rules in 78. So that's when 150s happened. It was a bigger, heavier duty truck. There may be slight spring differences, but that's it. But that rating allowed them to not have cats in 1978. I believe that was the main reason. And then I'm sure there's a marketing advantage to, well, it's better than 100. It's 150. But no, 100 is not a quarter ton. It's still a half ton. It would be more accurate to call 150 a heavy half, I guess, in the years they were making both. But frankly, there's really not any difference that matters. Yep. Tornadoes use torsion bars. That's sick. I should have known that. Yep. Rich B1 is drinking ice water. Me too, but all the ice melted. Pinky's up. Not enough corduroy to be 1980. Or jean jacket. Yeah. Yeah. That my mom wrote that comment, but it really looks like something my sister would write. But anyway, I appreciate your like button hitting. We're definitely past what should be at the end of the stream here. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, Glenn Yaromi's got to go do a water heater now. That's terrible. Oof. Good luck, my friend. Oh, the Signet Turbo emblem is definitely worth 10 horsepower. Like button engaged. Hell yeah. Goes like hell, son. Shelby. Mexican Specs eyes crossed as I was talking computer. I'm sorry, guys. I can't play it. I don't know how to play it. Oh. Awesome. Yep. Best of luck. And again, you may have actually had a bad sensor. If you've already replaced it, then go straight to the fuses and relays. Yep. Oh, wow. Lovejoy finally got a hate comment. You know how many hate comments I've gotten? And when my channel was very small, I was getting them all the time. People just, at least me, people loved to shit on me because they knew they could. Or they thought they could, you know, because I'm just nothing. And I don't get as much of it anymore. I get dumb comments, obviously. We've seen some tonight, but yeah. Bullwag says the Discord link isn't working. Caitlin, can you drop another link? And he can try that one. Alan Perryman has started hundreds of cars without oiling cylinders. Me too. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Not with that attitude. All right, I'm going to take over the world. We're hitting Red Diamond. Let's do it. Let's go. Tell your friends and their moms. Ether destroys glow plugs. I think it's more like ether can cause detonation with glow plugs. Mixed gas is a good one, for sure. And people comment that. Sometimes I do mix gas, but we never have it at Rocket. What non-Mopar vehicle do you find interesting? Talked about that in the Challenger video. I like E-Type Jags, but with a roof. I like gull-wing Mercedes. I liked my Cobra. That was cool. I like a split-window Vet. Those are nifty. Kind of like Tri-5 Chevys, but don't need one of those. I actually kind of like bumper Corvettes a little bit, which is weird. Don't like driving them, but I like the look. I like Cougars, 67, 68, 9 Mercury Cougars. I like the 79 Mercury, not a Mustang, that's in the shop right now. I like I like turbo Subarus. I like BMWs a little bit. I like all kinds of stuff. But Mopars are definitely my number one. It's free content. Quit your bitching. All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna just have to call it. Okay, yes, I did a boat video and an outboard video. Listen, and a motorcycle video. But he was like, recently. He said recently. And I was like, I have done one that didn't say Dodge or Plymouth or Chrysler on it lately, and only 2 others that don't qualify as classic Mopars. The boat one's been a while. The bike one's been quite a while. Yeah, I do other stuff once in a while, and I'm going to do that if I feel like it. But anyway, what I meant was recently. The idea for the Hemi came from airplane stuff. Can't have the Ethernet without ether. T-Bird75 wants a Citroen 2CV. They're out there. Weird. Bullwag says that link didn't work either. Man, that's terrible. Just gonna add another one. Hopefully that helps. Okay, I think I already said this. I need to go. I'm gonna go. I'm leaving. I did respond to a bunch of these comments already. That's the good news. My take on 2-doors versus 4-doors. I like a 4-door here or there, and they're cheaper. I prefer 2-doors. I like muscle cars. Those are 2-doors. But I like 4-doors. And people were complaining that I said the 4-door was not worth anything. It's not. It isn't. Just because I like it and I think it's cool and I think it's worth saving doesn't mean it's worth anything. That was my point. But yeah, I like them. Plymouth on Plywood thought about a big block and feed drive in an A100 van. I like where your head's at, but yeah, I couldn't take apart an original rig like that either. Particle Man, doing the things that a particle can. What's he like? It's not important. Particle Man. Is he a dot or is he a speck? When he's underwater, does he get wet? Or does the water get him instead? Nobody knows. It's Particle Man. Oh, sweet. The last link worked. So I guess we'll be seeing Bullwag in the thing. The link worked for Mexican spec, but he doesn't know what Discord is. All right. If anyone in the world has one of those Chrysler radial 20-cylinder, whatever the heck the designation is, tank engines, and doesn't want it, please call me. Well, if the earth was a turtle and I was also a turtle, well, you know it's only turtles all the way down. No rocks, no shrubs, no grass, no policeman on my ass. How I wish it was only turtles all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Okay. Mike, to answer your question, yes, I do. Custom built. I had those put on there. It's like a casino, but better. Stephen Andrews knows where you have my email address. Let's talk. But it better be cheap. Okay. Everybody, if I did not get to your comments, I apologize. Appreciate you being here. I think it's both. And remember, cool shit ain't cheap. Cheap shit ain't cool. All right. Let's do it. All right. See you guys next week. And in the comment section. Down boy. Down boy. Bye. Thanks. Appreciate you. Mercury Capri. Yes, Capri. That's what it's called. 79 Capri. Video coming. Jeff Militich still can't get into the Discord. It's messed up. It's really unfortunate. Okay, bye. Thanks, everybody. Peace. Have a good week. See you next time.